Orchestra Fall Concert. I'm Rebecca Anderson, and tonight we wanted to introduce you to the chamber singers and the concert choir. Tonight is a very special kind of concert because the chamber singers have been putting together a kind of non-profit organization against anti-bullying, which is called Love is Louder, which is a part of the Jed Foundation. Now, I would like to announce Caitlin Leiker and Sierra Atkins to talk more about this organization and the meaning behind why we chose it.
So, I heard a couple guys in my grade bragging about how they like to pick on freshmen. One of them said he felt dumb because he was in the same math class as some of them. He told me that last year's upperclassmen picked on us when we were freshmen, so it's our turn now. And I told him that doesn't make it okay to do. The leading cause of bullying is to boost one's own self-esteem, but it's not always done with malice. Sometimes the greatest distance between two people is misunderstanding. You may only be thinking of it as harmless teasing, but there's no way you can know what's going on in someone else's head. We should try to learn to stand by one another instead of trying to tear each other down. The Jed Foundation helps people with issues regarding mental health, substance abuse, self-harm, and many others. The Jed Foundation was founded by Donna and Phil Satow after their youngest son, Jed, was lost to suicide in 1998. The Satow family wanted to do all they could to prevent the same thing from happening to others. Their website, jedfoundation.org, provides resources for teens and young adults struggling with these issues, as well as tools to help someone you know who may be having a difficult time. Jed's mental health public service campaigns have reached over 25 million people and have helped strengthen the safety nets for students at more than 3,000 colleges and universities. Over 1 million people are better informed and prepared to care for their mental health or a loved one because of the information from Jed's online resource centers. What inspired chamber singers to make Jed the beneficiary of this concert was Love is Louder. Love is Louder was founded by actress Brittany Snow, the Jed Foundation, and MTV after the lives of multiple teenagers were lost to suicide in September 2010. Love is Louder is a pro-love movement centered around one critical message. Love and support are more powerful than the external and internal voices that bring us down, cause us pain, and make us feel hopeless. Even though we don't have the power to eliminate the negative noise in this world, we can change what we focus on, and even be a strong voice of love and hope to drown out the hate. It doesn't matter who we are, where we come from, or what we believe. We're louder together. Later tonight, we will provide a time for collection if you wish to donate to this cause. Your donations would help the Jed team work with more campuses and communities on programs to make us all feel more connected and supported, and tackle issues like bullying, body image, and depression. Love is Louder is a pro-love movement that represents the Jed Foundation. The funds we're raising today will help the Jed teams travel to more schools to speak and lead conferences, and offer more complimentary film screenings on campuses, and develop online programs to help anyone feeling mistreated, misunderstood, or alone. Now, I would like to introduce Dr. Gina Smith, the director of the Kelly Center at Fort Hays State University. The Kelly Center provides Fort Hays with Jed resources for students who struggle with mental health barriers.
Good evening. I want to just take a few minutes to tell you a little bit about the Kelly Center and the Jed Foundation here at Fort Hays. We were very excited when we got a call from Hays High saying that Hays High had decided to choose a nonprofit organization and they were interested in the Jed Foundation. And about 4 years ago, the psychology department in the Kelly Center here at Fort Hays decided to join together to make our campus one of the Jed Foundation sites. So basically, you work toward a seal after 4 years of having a site visit where we had recommendations of what we could do here at Fort Hays to make our campus safer for students. It also looked at ways that we can have mental health programming with the goal of reducing any sort of suicide attempts. The idea is to provide education for suicide awareness, also to look at drug and alcohol usage, and to look at just in general helping students to want to reach out to get help with any mental health problems that they were struggling with. So basically when Hayes High notified us, we talked as our team and decided that with any of the donations that are given to us at the Kelly Center, we want to be able to bring in a speaker, and we plan to invite Hayes High students to be a part of that presentation. So we're very pleased with Hayes High reaching out to us. And basically, just for you parents who aren't familiar with the Kelly Center, what we do here at Fort Hays is we offer free counseling services to Fort Hays students. And most campuses, you have to pay a little bit of a fee for counseling, and so we've been fortunate to be able to offer counseling services to students for free. And so we reach out to students, we try to help with any sort of mental health problems they might be having. We get referrals from professors here on campus for students who might need our services, so we try to reach out and provide support through tutoring, through counseling, through drug and alcohol services, as well as any type of accommodation students need. So thank you very much for any of you guys who may be interested in donating to our cause. And certainly I'll stay around if any of you guys have questions afterward, but we are very pleased and honored to be included in tonight's donations and just to celebrate Hayes High tonight with the talents that are here on stage. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Smith, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be with us tonight. Mental health is a hard topic to discuss, but you can help us eliminate the stigma. The time is now to help our generation combat the results of mental illness. Your money will go into the education of these critical issues so that students struggling with them can learn to help themselves and the people around them. To most people, suicide is just a statistic, not to this school. No matter what, everyone is struggling with something. So, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Alexis White and I'll be introducing the concert choir. Concert choir this year will be singing 3 beautiful pieces that tie into the concert wonderfully. Starting off with Say Something by Ian Axel, Chad Fitzgerald, and Mike Campbell, followed by Everett Titcomb's I Will Not Leave You Comfortless, and finally Walk Together Children by Moses Hogan.
We'd also like to announce that we have a cello soloist for Say Something, who's Carl Warstrom, and I think I'll get started with introducing the 3 pieces. The first piece that we're doing is Say Something. Now, a lot of you probably know this one, although it's pop culture, but the words are, say something, I'm giving up with you. I'm sorry that I couldn't be the one if you want me to. Those words relate to bullying in a way that some people will give up, but there are people out there that want to help, but they don't want you to give up. And we're here to show you that message so that we won't give up on anyone. The next song is I Will Not Leave You Comfortless. And the words go, I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you yet again, and your heart shall be joyful. Those words are related because we all don't want to be uncomfortable in a society today. We all want to feel together as one person. So we're going to relate that to no one is ever alone, and we're all together to sing towards anyone who feels alone tonight. And the last piece is Walk Together Children. This piece relates to anyone who still feels alone, that they will not stand by themselves, that all of us can walk together towards the light and never refrain from the bad. And we just wanted to show everyone tonight that everyone means something, and that if you feel alone, find people. They'll help you. Thank you.
Sing and never tire, there's a great camp meeting.
chamber singer video team had done, which kind of speaks out and gives Hayes High a voice from their other bullying experiences.
Without naming any names, have you or anyone you know been bullied?
Yes.
Yes.
I have not personally seen anyone get bullied, but I hear rumors, and rumors alone can just really hurt someone's self-esteem.
What advice would you give to someone being bullied?
Don't give up. There's always someone you can talk to. Just stand up and don't let them get to you.
It gets better.
And to get help, because no matter where you go, you will be taken seriously, and it's really important to get help in those situations.
Just shake her off because it's either hurting more than you are.
Do you know any safe places someone can go if they're being bullied?
Counseling office.
I think a very safe place to go is to a teacher that you trust, or to an adult. Maybe not your parents, because your parents might not see it in the full effect, but teachers really do see everything, and you can tell any of them anything.
Chef, my house, the one enemy, the office, and the camera.
To conclude this year's fall concert, the chamber singers will now perform their two final songs, Wanting Memories by Usai and Barnwell, and Brahms 11 and 12. After these pieces, concert choir will rejoin them singing Don't Be Afraid, composed by Allison Ray and arranged by Jennifer McEwen.
The first piece I want to talk about is Wanting Memories. Now, just the name itself brings a whole story to it. A lot of us want to have the feeling of just being able to make good memories that we can remember for a lifetime. And it's today that we make the memories that last us those lifetimes. And in this song, you will find out that through this story, we all just want to learn to be able to see the world through our own eyes instead of relying on others all the time. And this song is such a beautiful remake of that, and it tells the story perfectly. And then for Brahms 11 and 12, the words say, "No, there is no getting along with people. They always make such poisonous interpretations of everything. If I'm married, they say I cherish lost urges. If I'm quiet, they say I am crazed with love. Locksmith, get up and make locks. Then the evil mouths, locks without numbers. Then the evil mouths I will lock up forever."
I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. Yes, I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. You used to rock me in the cradle of your arms. You said you told me till the pains of life were gone. that made me laugh, made me dance, made me sing. And think on the things that made me grow into a being full of pride. Think on these things, for they are true. As I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me, to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. I thought that you were gone, but now I know you're with me. You are the voice that whispers all I need. I know I'll please and thank you, and a smile will take me far. I know that I am you, and you are me, and we are one. I know that who I am is numbered in each grain of sand. I know that I can bless again and love again, again, again. As I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me, to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. Yes, I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me, to see the beauty in the world through my own
for the Love of Lauder Foundation, and we're going to be playing a song from Pentatonics, and it's a cover of Imagine by John Lennon. Thank you. Tonight's concert is dedicated to raising awareness surrounding mental illness, substance abuse, bullying, self-harm, and suicide prevention. Students will pass around baskets for anyone wishing to donate. We are hoping you will be willing to open your hearts to this cause that has a daily impact on our lives. Please make out all checks to HHS Vocal Music. If you would like to drop off a check at Hayes High, please bring it in by Friday. Also, check our social media platforms and the Hayes High's Guide online for an announcement of the grand total of the funds we've raised tonight.